Muy buenas noches, California. Buenas noches. Likewise, I hope everything's good. William, buenas noches. Elizabeth, muy buenas noches. How's everybody doing today? Agent Orange, muy buenas noches. Hustle through the struggle, buenas noches. Mike, saludos. Glenn, great to see you. Good night, everything's good. Back at the ranch. Hustle through the struggle, saludos. Salvador, I haven't heard of Stormy in a while. Duarte, muy buenas noches. James, always a pleasure. Buenas noches. Samantha, muy buenas noches. No, I'm just getting back to the ranch a little while ago. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ramon, I agree. Gracias. Raymond, saludos. Buenas noches. George, buenas noches. Saludos. Baudelio, muy buenas noches. Thank you. Likewise to you and family. Yeah, Samantha, I'll see if I can find out. Travieso from where? California, always a pleasure. Great to see you. Buenas noches. George, muy buenas noches. Jason, saludos. Gabe, muy buenas noches. It's an honor to have you here. Saludos. Hope you and family are doing well. Yeah, Glenn, it's gonna be a long haul before anything here, you know? They're just pulling funny moves now that their dads wouldn't have been okay with. Doreen, saludos, buenas noches. Luis, buenas noches. Stephanie, saludos. James, aquí nomás, llegando. Goyo, I sent mine's right back. Thank you. It's great to hear, Gabe. Blessings always. I be seeing all your episodes. I think you have a great insight, one that I personally could never touch on, right? Gracias for all the uploads. Highland Park. I think I met Travieso from Highland Park. I know about that incident though. Santa Rosa. I haven't. I go back. Chris. I mean Ramon. My abuela used to make some. I don't really like it. I could be wrong, Salvador, but I might know him. Chris. Buenas noches. Yeah, it's an orange. It's just not gonna happen till one of them's completely wiped out. Okay, Ramon. Angel, thank you. I appreciate that from the heart. Likewise to you and family. Yeah, Gabe, I agree. You put a lot of time and work, years. You could tell. But thank you for your content, boss lady. Yeah, I'm good. I went out there and without getting into details, it was a setup. Yeah, Glenn. Looking forward to that. Okay, Salvador. Yeah, it happens, more. They drop the kite and they remove him. Elsie, buenas noches. Kevin, saludos. Yeah, everything's at peace, just tired, but all good. LA Dodger Blue, saludos. Chris, it's pretty safe, you know, as long as you don't have no backtrack tail, nothing like that. Guadalajara could be peaceful. So you get there with family, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. J Boy, I was thinking that, right? Cause I didn't even know Playboy was out there in Orange County. I'll be sincere with you. When I was looking for the picture to tie to the story for you guys, I seen that it's out there too. Could be though, that's why him and Shadow knew each other. I think Gabe left, but I was gonna tell him I was gonna order some of his books just to support. Again, I think his intel is great. A lot more than I could ever touch on. Eddie Cerote, Eddie, talking about Chamberlain. Oh, Mike, It's always been like that, man. Now they're more open with it, right? Like they literally come on here and, oh, I'm a three-time dropout and I'm this and this. But even on the main lines, right? They always dropping kites, right? Kevin, my emails on every description of the videos as the Instagram having problems with Messenger, but I'm trying to figure it out. Buena, muy buenas noches, saludos. I seen I had a message from you. Do excuse. Just getting back. I need to touch on answering all the comments. I disculpen on the delay. Okay, Salvador. Top tier, muy buenas noches. Uh, Tired, Weta. Tired. All I'm gonna say is, we should have known better. But, thank you, God, I'm here. Duarte, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Um, oh yeah, I think it is. It went to a respect thing, to a fear thing, and now it just went to making everybody look like they're cowards. And that includes myself, right? Yeah, Kevin, I'll be looking for it. Duarte again, gracias. And yeah, I think it's gonna happen. You know, there's a lot more talk. Back when I was doing time, if you ran across a camarada and he spoke ill about a pili, it was boogie time on the spot, right? But now there's a lot more tug against, right? Hugo, muy buenas noches, saludos. No, J Boy, definitely not. There was an incident 2010 where he minimized some people, right? I'll just leave it like that. No, it's an open issue in the feds. I'll just leave it like that. They don't concern me to speak on it, but that will be his welcoming, believe me. Yeah, well, definitely. Cali boy, saludos, always a pleasure. Man, I hope God hears that top tier. 506 Gangster, always an honor. Thank you. Yeah, top tier. I don't mean to doubt in any way. It's just, ooh, it could be hectic, right? And I'm not talking about health wise. It's just, man, it could get difficult. Clover, muy buenas noches, saludos. Kevin, man, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad he's doing good. That's what it should be about, right? Going towards your time and Definitely top tier. Thank you. Eduardo, igualmente, muchos saludos. Respeto, gracias. Kevin, right now, they put me on remission, right? So I still got to go every other month for testing, but I hope it maintains. So that's why they were moving forward with the surgeries. Eduardo, saludos. I actually did it for you guys yesterday morning before all that happened. Um, just my niece couldn't put it together. I think till tomorrow she'll put it out. But it's about Raton, Chiquilina, about Ben Nice, and the homie from Canova Park, Chavo. El Mero, gracias. I appreciate you. Simas. Okay, I'll look for that. John Doe, saludos. D Money, always a pleasure. Great to have you here. Yeah, this morning, can't really speak on it for obvious reasons, right? But for those that stay touched tuned with what goes on in Culiacan, look for what happened in the cemetery of El Dorado this morning with National Guard. Again, it was all meant to hit a wall, right? It was a setup, but yeah, Gavin. Whew, only wish I could really say that, but it kicked my butt, man. Gracias, John Doe. Cat 1934, Gules, muy buenas noches, saludos. I didn't bump into him, heard a lot of, but yeah, he's just an old timer that like doing his thing, right? Staying away from all that negative talk. Glenn, I wish. Hitter, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, God's amazing. The one in Culiacan. Ryder, muy buenas noches. Cool granddaddy. Thank you so much. You always support. I appreciate you. Likewise, my love and respect to you always. Thank you. Yeah, Chris is. That's just what's out in the public, but they're doing it to everybody. 3,500 saludos. All is, I'm back at the ranch. Everything's okay. Yeah, well, once they do this head surgery, Kevin, I'm supposed to feel the difference big time because that two they done in my heart definitely helps some, right? You know, the issue with my lungs, I, I'm not gonna say he's settled down, but I got the hang of it when it comes to the shots, right? So we'll see after this head thing, just see what ends up happening, right? No, Agent Orange, it happened this morning when we were there burying. What I haven't, be sincere, I have no appetite, you know. Mota Polvo, saludos, muy buenas noches. Igualmente, God bless. Yeah, do hit that like button, por favor. Any moment, Kevin, any moment. It already got sent out there. I'm just waiting on the date, you know. And I ain't gonna speak negative, nor am I going in with no faith or believe in God. Believe me, but do guys know, you know, and I tell you this as a friend. The doctors are advising me. First off, they told me not to, but that if I didn't, I have no expectation of living, right? And I could be gone any second with the third one, right? That will hit me. So basically, left me no choice, right? Which you guys know me. I want to face things forward, right? Forward. But they're saying I only have 7%. Which, if that's the case, you know, without getting too woogie woo, whatever, I left something for you guys. You know, it ain't like I'm just gonna boop. I would never do that. Edwin, great to see you. Buenas noches. Yeah, Ramon, you don't know how normal it is, but they want to claim that, right? When they come on here, that's the reason they're worrying, because another man is, you know, YouTuber. Buenas noches. Um, as I do in every video, be smart, you know. You see, it don't matter how much people try to hide, right? Pay attention, man. Everything will surface, right? Writer or writer, I don't really have no personal experience with him. Javier, always a pleasure. Great to see you. Oh, yeah, I have faith. YouTuber, thank you. I'm just, you know, it's always best to speak. Triple A, my boy, always a pleasure. Great to see you. D Money, I'll keep an eye open the minute I see it. I'll post a link in community. Man, I'm glad you were able to defeat that, Edwin. Yeah, I know, Kevin. I wish I could say it's me, but it's not. It's no Johnny. S1. Buenas noches, writer George. I got something coming about him. Definitely, everything is through his will and his time. Me, you know, I ain't nothing to be sincere. Man, Edwin. Yeah, that's the man. It's a blessing. God's amazing. Great to still have you here. Manuel, blessings to you and family. Saludos. Hey, what could you tell me about Little Bullet from Delhi? Here, Travieso. Yeah, yeah, he was from Rebels. Yeah, yeah. Tank, right? Damn, Mike. Yeah, Bustamante. Oh, okay. Manuel. Manny, muchos saludos. So, Little Bullet? That's, that was my celly. I mean, man, I owe him my life, believe me. When, me and him did that on a cartoon from 18, if it wouldn't have been for that fool, man, and he risked it for me, so I got nothing but respect for him. B, good night. Likewise, much love. Y'all, I haven't gone into the comments and messaging, but I'll look that up right now. B, yeah, Kevin, I'm glad to hear that too, cause there should not be no pity for that cat, right? But I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, man, that's a good homie right there. I had a lot of love when we were silly. Yeah, I met a lot of homies from Chino, Gizmo, mainly in Ironwood, but Pájaro. It's my pleasure, B. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. Triple A, they might just do that number trip on Kane, which That could happen, right? Which is they just send him out, go through reception, pick up his number, and then bring him back to county with serve time. But who knows? You know, he deserves it. Yeah, Manuel, it's great to hear. I really hope he's doing well. How much time did they give him for them robberies and that? Gasparelli, muy buenas noches. Market Dome 47, thank you for stopping in. Nah, Kevin, I didn't. Nah, Manuel, I didn't. All good, todo en paz, Gasparelli. How's your day been? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know someone's been asking me a lot about Hawaiian Gardens, and in the next couple of days, I'm going to be putting that out. Do excuse my lag. Uh, Papoose, Papoose. I don't remember him, Sunshine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. You could say I met him, Kevin. Yeah, Manuel, I thought so, because when he was my silly, he already had his second strike, you know? Mark Dome, I think. Man, I don't even know what to think, right? Because the that he's doing his thing, he does his thing, right? But that one faction doing what he's doing to family, that's trash, right? But then again, look at my little cousin, and not even respect his funeral is like it's what they're doing now, right? Tehachapi was 2002. I didn't know about that top tier. Gasparelli, they've been saying that for a long time. Mike, he's not per se right, but if he falls under that residency, then yeah, you know, yeah. Kevin, he's just being quiet right now, you know. Yarico, always a pleasure. 34 minutes, not that long. Ha, right, Casparelli? Triple A. Right, Eduardo? Yeah, Marcadon, I agree with you, man. But again, you guys see the only the news, but if you guys would really see what they're doing, and I don't sideline with none of them, right? To me, they're both sides are basura, right? But one faction is definitely, man, and just from yesterday, I shouldn't even be speaking of them because they're working hand in hand with Guardia. So nah, you're talking about Shadow from Southside, different Shadow from Garden Grove. Yeah, Agent Orange, I think so too. But top tier, you talking about from Southside, Anaheim. I mean Santana, different one. Yeah, Mike. Yarico, yep. Every single one. Manuel, I left at the end of 2004, 4B3, right? Yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Top tier, but tall, dark, right? From Southside, Santana. Yeah, yeah, Ramon, that was on the Damasos thing, but it was the same faction. VV, always a pleasure. Great to have you here. Calderon, Ed Calderon. I don't know who that is, but I can't put him out. Disculpa. Yeah, yeah, Rico. They come into Power Mexico because they're already there, you know? Gasparelli. Yeah, yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't know he had passed on, but yeah, Shadow, he was right there on BR. He was one of the ones waiting on me to move on Güero and Joker that had been kicked out from the Bay right there. Toro from Sherryville, all them. Oh yeah, Kevin, I heard even on lockdown, he's having reps go door to door, stating he's hungry to pay his respects. Oh, okay, Chris. Yeah, yeah, I recall this. The second time they busted the same spot for the same reason. No, I don't know him either. Damn. Why does he sound familiar? Did the guy Dan Lupe that he passed on from cancer? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine because he liked that morenita, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, them but hey, Agent Orange, for sure I got two profiles for this weekend. Apologize for the delay. I seen I have an email from you. I'm gonna look into it. Sorry, I just, man, bro, if I could tell you, but D Money, nah. At that time, there was none of that, man. Oh, yes. Slugger. Was he a short little guy? All sleeved out, morenito, little reckless. Mary, always a pleasure. Great to see you. Yeah, Guardia Nacional. Exactly, Luis. That's exactly what it is. Oh, definitely Agent Orange, he does. Okay, Lupe. I'm glad, BV. Again, I have one that we going out same 6 in the morning tomorrow. I'm glad they come in a good time. Yeah, that fool Calderon. Nah, Mary, it's a pleasure. I sent you a message before I took off yesterday. I don't know if you got it through Instagram, Mary. Not to put you on blast. I was just. Oh, okay, Kevin. No, I'm confusing him. The homie from OBS I'm talking about, he was a camarada, but he was mixed. Duarte, actually got a lot to touch on them. A lot, believe me. There's a lot of camaradas that are there, like, but they're rootless. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, I know, Jarico. Triple A, yeah. I'm not gonna say marcas ni nada, but besides what everybody thinks, I still talk to a lot of my homies, right? That they're doing their thing inside, but just like what I am, right? A geezer, just advising them on how to do their time and say, "Ay te ves." And in a certain spot, it's funny how I've seen a numerous of videos speaking about the spot, but and people always have a guessing game, right? But anyways, they've been on three good ones. They basically leave them 14 days, bring them up, and then bam, you know, first unlock. I'm gonna otra vez 3 times. It's done that to them. Nah, Mary, never that. It's never a wrong time. Thank you. I thank you for your time. Hey Mary, but I'm gonna look so I could get that tracking number and that number, cause I try to look. They don't give me no information. They just tell me a delay on things. But they gotta have a number to call to, right? They were trying to, uh, Javier. Saludos. Nah, Mary. Everyone, please forgive me. I won't pass out. I apologize. I hope everybody has a good night.